Well, as I was beginning to edit this video and looking at some of the clips, I realized that we had no sound. So the microphone on the camera was not plugged in all the way. So we have no sound to go with probably the first half of this video. So I'll probably have most of it on time lapse, and I'll try to dub in kind of what we're doing if it's not self-explanatory, but just have to deal with some music and time lapse because we can't go back and get the sound that we don't have now. So this would be putting on the rafters, as you can see behind me, getting those built, putting them on and securing them to the house. All right, here you can see I'm just using my track saw to cut the rafters. The angle we had on one side was 81.5, and the other side that attached to the house was 8.5 inches. So instead of just using the circular saw and hoping for a straight cut, I opted for the track saw, make a nice straight cut that I can repeat on all the rafters. So just using that, cutting through them. Then I take the circular saw, and that's easy to cut off the smaller angle end. So here I'm just explaining how these rafters are going to go together. We're using a 2x10 on the top and a 2x6 on the bottom. I just cut these scrap pieces of 2x4, and that kind of holds them both together. And then here I'm just showing that they can move a little bit so that we can get them even with the 2x8s that are attached to the house. And then later in the video you'll see those plates that I had there. Tina will get those installed on the rafters, and once they're up there, putting those on will kind of hold everything together and make sure that nothing wants to move. So just batching these out. We got 14 total that we had to do. We'd already done 3, so we had 11 more to make up, which you'll see, or you should see later. We ended up being short 2 because I didn't include my 0 point as needing a rafter. So we have to make up, we'll have to make up 2 additionals. So the rafters are getting attached with joist hangers against the house side, one on the top and one on the bottom. So here I'm just showing that we ended up coming out here and finishing up the next morning, getting the rafters on the other side. Tina's up there, she's attaching joist hangers on the beam side, and that's going to kind of hold the rafters in place. I was kind of explaining here the deal with me and why we cut short the day before. I was dealing with some dehydration. It got real hot and I don't think I was drinking enough water or eating enough, so I've been under the weather the last couple days, just real weak and headache, and I usually get a couple hours of work in, and then I just completely my body kind of shuts down and it's hard to function. So I needed to take a lot of breaks, and Tina stepped up. She was climbing the ladder and she was attaching all those joist hangers and getting everything installed because I was kind of down for the count. We did have some nice commentary here with Tina on the ladder and me sitting down behind the camera, but all that was lost with no sound. So you notice her tool belt, and we've been joking about getting her a tool belt. That is not hers, that is mine. And maybe after this video she has proved herself that she is worthy of a tool belt, so I guess we'll have to start looking for one.
Well, this was not what we anticipated happening. Sorry about the sound. But we're out here today and we're going to work on purlins. We are attaching the purlins on top of the rafters, and Adam's up there, and we're gonna put one purlin at the end of the truss on the house roof and then one at the top of the rafters, and so they'll kind of meet. Not sure how much we're gonna get done today. Adam's not feeling that great, so we're gonna do the best we can and try to get something done today. But here goes nothing. Wonderful job. You said anywhere? right, it started raining, so I think we're gonna stop here, but Adam wasn't feeling too well. We did put on a couple purlins, but I kind of took over. He took a break and I put on some plates for the rafters that attach the two together, and I think we're gonna stop because it is raining. Probably won't get very far, and Adam's not feeling well, so we're gonna leave it right here.
All right, as you guys saw, we didn't make it as far as we wanted to, mostly due to me not feeling too hot. So I'm feeling a lot better now. I've been pounding electrolytes. I took it easy this afternoon after we got done up there. Just kind of been trying to rest and take it easy, but I feel a lot better now, so hopefully tomorrow I'll feel a lot better, but I'll probably end up taking tomorrow off and then get back to it the next day. But as you can see, we got a couple purlins up there. We didn't make it nearly as far as I wanted to in this video, but such is life, I guess. So next video, hopefully we can wrap up this porch the rest of the way. We need to get the rest of the purlins on. We need to do the soffits. We need to do the framing here on the A-frame. It's a little bit tricky, a little bit different, not super tricky, but hopefully we can get all that done next video. And then from there, we can move on to the front porch. So I know this video is kind of a little bit different because it's so much time lapse because we didn't have any sound, but hopefully it was still enjoyable. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next video. I think we're turning into a turtle rescue. So we found this guy out on the road coming back, and you can see he was run over at one point. It looks like his shell's all cracked. It's hard now. It looks like it grew back, but looks like he got jacked up at one point. So we'll put him up by the pond, release him in there.